Isabell is at the Pleasure Palace. She has a client, her final one of the night. It's been easier being able to bring them here. Lots of equipment to use, convenient location. This particular client is a male. He's late 20s, early 30s, somewhere in there. Tall, much taller than her. One of her regulars. She gets the implements that he's instructed her to get, which, to her disappointment, isn't anything too heavy. She thinks to herself, well, looks like that he's only in the mood for some light stuff tonight. She gets out a paddle, a couple of floggers, and a whip, but it's not a single tail. Well, at least this one might hurt a little bit. Well, she arranges everything the way that he wants and drapes herself over a spanking bench as he instructs her to do. And she turns on her auspex so that she might feel more than what she normally would. And he usually knows how hard to go with her. He usually knows that she can take a lot. So she's hoping that he will be heavy-handed. But unfortunately, tonight is not one of those nights. It appears that maybe he's having an off week or what. Honestly, she doesn't care too much. She's getting paid either way, but still, she likes to get what she needs, and before, if she couldn't get what she needed from her clients, she would go to Bianca. That's not been an option. Not for a while. For the most part, it's been okay, but lately she's really been feeling the overwhelming need to hurt. Physically hurt. And with each blow that he delivers to her, she makes the usual noises. Some of it does actually feel good, but not the way that she would like. Her mind goes where it usually does, to Bianca, and how she wishes that she was under her lash right now. Those single tail whips or knives or something. This is alright, but nothing compares to what she can do to me. I don't think anything ever will. Isabell resists the urge to cry. That has to wait until she gets home. And she may take this client home with her so that she can get something out of it besides money. Some sort of pleasure, which Feeding will give her the pleasure that she so desires. And the session goes on its normal 45 minutes. Her mind on Bianca, and even with Auspex on, she doesn't feel anything like she normally would. When they're finished, she turns her Auspex off because she does not want the overwhelming sensations and noises from the rest of the club invading her and overwhelming her when she steps out of the room. She cleans up, puts everything away. Whatever toys were his, she puts back in his bag. The toys that were the club's, she hangs back up on the wall after she cleans them. She cleans the apparatus that she was on. And he looks at her expectantly. She knows what that means. She tells him, well, we can't do that here, so we're going to have to go back to my place. That's all right. And he nods. And, he has a car, so he drives them back to Isabell's apartment, where she invites him in. And he always thinks that they have sex. Oh, how little he knows. And she feeds from him, and she revels in the ecstasy of the kiss, as does he. And she takes 2 blood points from him so that he rides the wave for a while, and so can she. And when he comes to, he hands her money. And after he leaves, she looks at how much he gave her. He gave her the usual fee, plus $50 extra. She smiles, pleased. Well, I'm guessing he was very happy with his services tonight. The blood and the extra money doesn't quite make up for the lack of physical pleasure I needed, but it'll make do, I suppose. And then she goes and gets ready to settle in for the rest of the night. And as she does so, her mind wanders to Bianca once more. It would be at this point that she would normally call her and say, I didn't get what I needed from my clients. Would you be able to help me out? And of course she would say yes, and she would go over there. But unfortunately, that's no longer an option.